You know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around. Yeah. You know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around. I'm feeling a little boxed in. May I get a minute to reassess my space? I'm getting a little claustrophobic, and there's nothing like a moment to get back to your quiet place.
Hello. Welcome to my channel. If you like my content, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And also hit that notification bell so you can get a notification every single time I upload a new video. So, I'm going to jump right into this as I usually do. We are going to play this game that we came up on, which is called One Gotta Go. So, those of you who know what it is, cool. Those of you who do not, it is a category of 4 people, whether they are singers, whether they are actors, whatever they do, and you choose which one has to go. But the way you do it is, first you pick the one that absolutely stays, and then you go down the list and finally say who you would have to dismiss out of the group. So we're going to do 2 rounds in this video. The first round will be R&B singers, and I think it was Joe, Tyrese, Tank, and Jamie Foxx, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was in the R&B. Yeah. So that was in the R&B category.
Don't judge me, y'all. I'm hungry. Like, I'm always hungry.
He's always hungry.
But I'm hungry. Continue.
Anywho. And we also have a guest. You cannot see her, but you will hear her voice. It is my friend Jasmine, who I call Jamin. And she knows why I do that. So that's a little insider between us. So we're going to get right into it. Okay, y'all. So out of those 4, who absolutely stays? For me, it's Jamie Foxx first.
I have to be honest. Jamie Foxx, I love him. But for me, who has to absolutely stay, it has to be Tank.
I knew he was going to say that.
Because Tank has some music that has truly bettered my life. I mean, it has given me great opportunities. Some I never thought I would have. Tank got to stay.
Okay, and let me just put a footnote. You also have to put into account that if this person goes, all their work goes. Everything they've ever done goes. So the reason I chose Jamie Foxx, it is beyond music. It is comedy. It is acting, because he does that. He got a few movies that but he got some movies that are definitely in my faves, like must watch, and I watch over and over. So that's why Jamie Foxx is on the top of the list for me. Jamin.
Jamie Foxx stays.
Jamie Foxx stays. She agrees. Yeah. So the second person to stay for me, Tyrese. Tyrese, because again, we have to look at the whole. We gonna act like that last year when he was losing his mind. We gonna act like that didn't happen.
No, let's keep that.
No. Me and Jamie, we gonna act like that didn't happen. We are putting into account his music. I love his music. I love me some Tyrese music.
I like neck bones.
Did you hear him, Jamie?
No.
He said, I like neck bones.
First of all, that's not even a choice. Leave it alone. Let it go.
Because he eating, and that's where his mind is. Anyway. So yes, my next person is Tyrese because of his music. But also, let me just say the first movie that comes to mind for Tyrese is Baby Boy.
And I can't stand Baby Boy.
See, this is why this channel is gonna be funny. This is why this channel is funny. got people that and Jasmine's not white. Everybody, let's just let you know that right now. Jasmine's not white.
Did we think
She
she
is
was
a
white?
very, 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 very. She's a black person. So I did, and like me personally, I only like Baby Boy because I like Baby Boy for different reasons than most people. Some people say, "Oh, it's a great movie." I Hate You, Jody. I Hate You Too, and the scene after that. That's one of my favorite parts. I like Girl, I Gotta Go. Well, why you getting off the phone? That's another favorite part of mine. Just being honest.
Well, let him have his mama then.
Well, I'm just saying I like it for different reasons.
Baby Boy got some staple parts in it, period.
You know what I'm saying? Old African squat. Old nigga squat. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about.
What you say, Jasmine?
I said I like Waist Deep better than Baby.
Oh my God! Cause
if I
y'all
drop
might
a
not have
neck bone.
heard her. I just want to be clear. She said she likes Waist Deep better than Baby Boy.
I can watch Waist Deep better. I can watch that more than I can watch Baby Boy.
Sometimes it's moments like this where we be having discussions. I'll be like, Jamie, how are we friends? Like, how? That girl said she likes Waist. Me personally, Waist Deep was not. Yeah. Waist Deep was not that good. And I like Tyrese as an actor. I like Megan Good as No. I've seen Waist Deep once. If I've seen a movie one time, that means I wasn't really there for it. Like, because I'm the type of person, if I like a movie, I'm going to keep on watching it. Like Baby Boy, who I've seen I don't know how many times.
I mean, old niggas.
If you say that one more time.
I'll watch it, but it's not like something I'll be like, oh.
Oh, you like the scenes I like, right?
Don't entertain him. Don't entertain him.
Because
We gonna change the subject, but my favorite part in Baby Boy was when they was in the garage and Pete was like, I want to get baptized. Jody was like, what? I want to get baptized. I don't want Jesus to be like, turn your way around, nigga. I was like, Jesus is not gonna say Jesus is not going to say that.
I mean, that's one form of depart from me. I know you're not.
So, we all agree that Tyrese stays.
yeah, he stays.
Tyrese stays.
Well, he stays more than, because we only said about Baby Boy. Like, let's be honest. Tyrese got some songs. Like, Sweet Lady, come on.
Sweet
Then,
lady.
I didn't say sing it.
Oh.
Then for Tyrese, it's like, for me, Tyrese made, he really came out for the dark-skinned brothers. You know, Joe, whatever. But, you know, Tyrese really...
Joe is, and Joe bald-headed.
See what I'm talking about?
Music, they don't come for people in music for dark-skinned men.
Like, that's what he came out with it for.
No.
He came out, he helped out the dark skins. You know what I'm saying? Us dark skinned brothers, you know, them latter years of the 90s, early 2000s, dark skins, from what I hear, because, you know, I wasn't there. Some people was. But, you know, from what I
everybody in
hear.
this category is dark skin.
See, when you real white, she not white. She just rice skinned it.
I'm caramel.
Not so much. Day, night. Anywho.
That don't mean I'm not caramel.
Hey, if you ain't my color, you're white. That's all I'm saying.
That scale is so off balance.
What I'm saying is, like, Tyrese came out with some great songs. Like, aside from joking, like, he really did come out with a lot of great songs. I enjoy his music. And
4 brothers. How dare we forget 4 brothers?
Andre 3000, I loved him. No, I'm just playing.
But
no, it's a great movie. It really is. Even with the 2 white guys, it was a good movie.
Don't put that racist stuff on my channel.
I'm not racist. I got 3 white friends.
I said don't.
Ew.
However. So we keeping Jamie Foxx. Everybody agrees?
If you hear rattling, I'm still eating.
He's still eating. Do you agree? Keeping Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
We keeping Tyrese. Agree?
Agreed.
Agree. Three agree. Who was next?
Tank.
Tank.
Oh, Tank. Oh.
This is where it gets challenged. Okay, so now we're down to the last two. Our friend Jasmine, she would like to eliminate Tank.
Yes.
We don't know why.
Although we like Joe, if it's between Joe and Tank, to go, it would have to be Joe.
No.
To go. Bars. Don't hate. It would have to be Joe to go. Joe to go. No. Okay. No.
I'm gonna just eat some chips on that.
Okay. So we agree that it would have to be Joe to go. We love his two songs that we know.
I ain't gonna play it like this.
Nugget. Well, we only know the two. Do you know another song?
It don't matter. They still.
That girl say it don't matter. You want a bag for somebody, but you don't got nothing to bag for.
I'm pretty sure if I think about it, I can think of a song.
Jasmine, we've been talking about this before I pushed play. Do you have something? Because that's her thinking face.
Hey man, y'all should have just. I wish I could show y'all this.
Cause she was like, no. Okay, so we say Joe goes. She says Tank goes. What do you guys say? Leave it in the comments. That's segment 1. Our next one is a group of actors. This one is hard. It was hard. For us, not for Jasmine. Because when we first brought it up, she just spit one out. We was like, hold on. You don't want to think about it?
Took my heart away.
Look,
Hey,
she still not
you
at
took my
all.
heart away. Heart away. Go ahead.
He can sing, but when I have bars, I get looked at like. Anyway. Anyway, so the 4 actors are Morgan Freeman, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. I always forget one.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. So again, the rules are you have to say who you want to stay for sure first, and we have to put in account that everything they've ever done goes away with them if we say they go. Everything they've ever done. So if it's a movie or something like that that you just cannot live without and that person's in it, deuces to your movie. So, Jasmine, since I started, Jasmine, who in this group for you absolutely has to stay?
What was the choices again?
Oh my God. It was Eddie
I told
Murphy,
y'all she wasn't black. She white.
Will Smith, Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington.
Oh, okay. So who definitely stays?
Yes.
I'm gonna say Will Smith stays.
You know what? I let her go first. I did that. That was on me. I let her go first. That girl said Will Smith
He stays.
absolutely stays.
Listen.
So before we who would you
Let me-
Oh no, go ahead.
Why he stays?
Mhm.
He stays. One of my movies I like by him is Hitch. I don't know. I'm trying to remember any other movies he played in.
So she said,
Have you seen TV at all in the past 10 years?
If I lose Will Smith, I lose Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's true. Now that's true. I have to go with you on that. That's
So
true.
I can't lose that.
Okay. So she said movie wise is Hitch. I'm repeating her.
Let's not say Hitch.
She don't want me to say that. So I'm repeating what she says because I think you can hear her, but I'm not totally sure. She want to backpedal on her first movie choice, but she definitely says that she choose Will Smith first because if she lose Will Smith, she loses Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and she cannot lose Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I have to agree with that. Like, Fresh Prince must stay. Fresh Prince must stay. Hancock must stay. Like, Hancock.
For real.
Suicide Squad.
I smell that liquor on your breath. I've been drinking.
So before we dive more into Will Smith, well, no, we already talking about him, so we could
Go
just
ahead.
stay there.
I just don't think, honestly. Excuse me, I had to swallow them. Chips kind of got caught in my throat. Anyway, I wouldn't just eliminate Will Smith. He just wouldn't be my first pick.
That's what I was saying. He wouldn't be my first pick.
And only because Will Smith has some movies out there that, I mean, the world thought was great. Not mad at y'all, but I was just like, alright, no action, no nothing.
I wouldn't say that. Will Smith has some movies that I like, but again, if I've only seen it once, maybe twice, it's not something that I see it on TV and I gotta push play. Then
like, I'm not a fan of 7 Pounds.
Ooh, now that I disagree with. But see, he's not into. It depends on what you're into. 7 Pounds is a really good movie.
Cause I'm like, how you gonna weigh 7 pounds?
First of all, that's not what the movie is about.
I've never seen it, so I don't care.
So he's shading movies that he hadn't seen.
Hey.
Anyway, so that's Will Smith. So we do agree with her that we all agree about the Fresh Prince thing. So Will Smith stays. For her, he's her first pick to stay. For us, he's not our first pick to stay. So for you, who's your first pick to stay?
Denzel Washington. What? Of course. Training Day. Listen, I know I'm an action movie person. Like, let's just, put it out there. I love action movies. And when it comes to Denzel Washington, like, it's Denzel. Like, come on. First of all, he's a legend in the industry.
Wait, pause. What did you just say, Jasmine?
What action movies have he played in?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
What action movies have he played in? He played in, what's the, Inside Man. He plays in Inside Man. He plays in Two Guns.
Two Guns. I was just going to say.
This Denzel Washington we talking about. He played in American Gangster. Come on, man. Come on.
I have to agree.
Come on.
What you say, Jasmine?
Malcolm X. Did he play Malcolm X?
He did.
He played Malcolm X.
He played Malcolm X.
Yeah, he definitely stayed.
So you have to let this man stay. And then, aside, like, you can't just get rid of a legend. Like, don't get me wrong, man. Like, there are a lot of legends out there.
Well, we can't say that because the one we want to eliminate is a legend.
The one y'all want to eliminate is a legend.
Oh, okay.
Me, personally, you cannot get rid of Denzel Washington. Like, I'm sorry.
Stop bouncing.
I can't do it. Denzel Washington, you got to stay, man. Like, and then, have you seen his wife? I mean, like, I like older women. I do.
That's not really relevant. That's not really relevant.
I mean, I ain't coveting after another man's wife. I'm just saying, hey, the man he
like
chose the greatest pick of the litter at the time that he was picking.
Anyway, I do have to agree with what he said about Denzel, but again, not my first choice. Not my first choice because who was the other option? My memory sucks.
You got Morgan Freeman and you got Eddie Murphy left.
Yes. So for me, it was tough between Eddie Murphy and Denzel Washington. First of all, let me just say, I love every actor that's in this category. Every actor that's in this category. I love them. They have something. For me, my favorite Morgan Freeman movie, which may have not even stood out to other people, was Red. Because he was in Red, and Red is one of my favorite movies. Red and Red 2. But I just like Morgan Freeman, period, as an actor. I can't name just a lot of his work because
Wanted.
He was in Wanted. He was the director.
See what I'm talking about?
I forgot, and we watched Wanted repeatedly. So yes, Wanted. But
Lean on Me.
Lean on Me. That's unfortunately not something that I watched a lot.
Fair East Side.
Anyway, Eddie Murphy. I'm just gonna say, if Eddie Murphy was gone, if we didn't have Eddie Murphy, we didn't have his work, we would not have Harlem Nights.
Oh yeah.
We would not have the Clumps.
Oh yeah.
We would not have Shrek, God dog it.
Yeah, cause Donkey. Can't have Donkey.
So when I think about, because the way I've been thinking about it is, if we eliminated this person, what would I be missing? You know what I'm saying? Versus Denzel Washington, who is an amazing actor, but the movies that Eddie Murphy have given me are the reason I couldn't put Denzel first, because I watched those way more than I watch Denzel. The only few movies of Denzel that I watch repeatedly is Malcolm X, Two Guns. You know what? What's that one movie? Bone Collector. That is a really great movie for me.
Deja Vu.
Again, I've only seen that one. So that's what I'm saying.
Black Wanna Blues?
Yes. And Devil in the, what is it? Devil in the Blue Dress.
Yes, that's what I'm talking
He
about.
was in yeah, it was it's okay. He was in Devil in the Blue Dress. So he's done amazing work. Do not get me wrong. That's why he will be next for me. Denzel will be next for me. But for Eddie Murphy movies, Eddie Murphy movies, I watch repeatedly. Like, I have them on repeat. I've watched Shrek I don't know how many times. Dreamgirls, we singing Dreamgirls on the regular.
Hold on, press pause. Time out. You can't just say we sing Dreamgirls like that on the camera. No.
He does the Eddie Murphy part.
Thank you. I do Eddie Murphy.
He does Eddie Murphy.
I do CC, the brother of Effie White.
And I do
Jamie Foxx.
And then I'm all the Dreamgirls.
And he all, she all the dream.
Hey, let's not get this twisted.
I forgot.
She's a girl. But no, so for me,
I mean, if you shave it off. No, I'm just playing.
for me, Eddie Murphy would be first because I just and he is a comedy genius as well. Like, his comedy is hilarious. Raw. So
then, like, he has stand-up comedy like that. I'm sorry, like, for the younger generation, for those of us like 21, 22, we probably never really sat down and watched Eddie Murphy stand up. But if you ever do, I promise you gonna laugh. Cause Eddie Murphy say some stuff that you be like, I really felt that way. Like, I didn't even know other people felt that way at that time. And like, at his time, Eddie Murphy is one of those guys that, like, aside from the jokes, you're looking at a person that came up in the latter years of some of our great black comedians. Like, he comes up in the latter years of Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Della Reese, Wanda Page, Flip Wilson. You know, like, when you're coming up in the latter years under people like that, Reynaldo Ray even, you do things differently because of who you have before you.
She said, who is that?
You don't know who Reynaldo Ray is?
I wish I could have her actually on the camera because it looks strange when we look down at her and start laughing, but her face expression,
like, for real, but
like hilarious.
You have those great people. So with Eddie Murphy to me is a comedian that kind of bridged the gap. He's a person that bridged the gap. Because we talk about all the great things that he did to adults. Let's talk about, some of the great things that, like Dr. Dolittle. Come on.
Dr. Dolittle.
You wouldn't have Dr. Dolittle.
Line.
You would, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have these things if you could get rid of him. Now, honestly,
I didn't like 2 or 3.
2 was okay.
this girl say she didn't like Dr. Dolittle 2 or 3. I'm about to end the call, is all I'm saying.
Now, I'm going to agree on 3. 3 was kind of pushing it, but 2 was still good.
What I'm saying is, like, with him, you would not have some of the great movies that we have. Honestly, there are some, like, now let's go on.
Okay, so, we do agree that Eddie Murphy stays. But as you can see, we all have different people who are top to stay. Jasmine's number 1 to stay was Will Smith. His number 1 to stay was Denzel. Mine was Eddie Murphy. Morgan Freeman didn't make anyone's list to stay, but that doesn't mean that we want to eliminate him. So we will still go down the line and see who would you get rid of. Who would you get rid of? Who has to go for you?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman has to go for her. And I think she's just not a fan of Morgan Freeman. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't really know. I can't name a movie except for Driving Miss Daisy.
She picked the word. I'm not going to repeat that. So if you didn't hear her, good. Who would you pick to go? Who has to go for you?
There are a lot of people have to be mad at me. I'm sorry. I love Legends. Deuces, Will Smith. Bye, Fresh Prince. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I don't care. Deuces.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. You know, his kids didn't even do nothing for me.
That was random.
They say everything he did had to go.
Everything he did.
He made them.
Come on. You know that don't count. You know that don't
I'm
count.
so joking. Like, I'm joking.
Anyway, so for me, for me, Morgan Freeman would have to go. Not because I don't like him or not because I don't like his work, because I do like him. I do like his work. If I see, oh my gosh, I forgot about Las Vegas. Going
Bucket
in
list.
style.
Bucket list.
Going out, what is it? Going out of style. That movie was really good. I could rewatch that too, but because of who the other people are, they literally have movies and things and shows. As Jasmine pointed out, Fresh Prince, they have shows and movies. I just can't. I can't go out without. You know, especially Eddie Murphy stuff. I cannot go without because Coming to America, Barbershop Scene, I cannot go without.
Pound for pound, Sugar Ray Robinson, the best fighter ever lived.
What was it?
He beat Joe Louis. No, you gotta say it right. Be like, what about Rocky Marciano? There they go. That's state one. Rocky Marciano. Let me say it once and for all. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't crap. He beat Joe Louis. Joe Louis was 137 years old when he
I don't
fought.
know how old he was, but he got it. Oh my gosh! See, just proving my point. Eddie Murphy must stay. He must. Just one more. No, you did not.
Hey, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? I was walking in Memphis, right? I was walking down the street, right? Turned around the corner, right? And all of a sudden, man woke up, punching in my chest, right? I land on the ground, right? I look up, I say, oh, Dr. King. He say, oh, I didn't know who you were.
Man, you ain't met no Martin Luther the King.
Knocked the wind out of me, yes he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes he did.
No, he did not.
Hey boy, why you got so bad with that? Hey man, we gotta go. We gotta go.
This was way longer. This was so much fun to record for y'all. There will be many more like this. It's just fun because we do this on a regular. We literally have these type of discussions. We quote movies all day long. So that's the next video coming for you. We are going to play a game called What's That Movie? Maybe we'll do it with Jamin on the line. Because we be getting her up on some movies. She don't really be up on it like we are.
She a white girl on the inside.
She not. No, she is. But thank you, Jamin, for being on the video with us. Kinda. This was so much fun. Before you go, subscribe.
And hit that like button.
Hit that like button and share. Until next time, I holla.
You know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around. Yeah, you know I love you down.